Good afternoon. Welcome on into From Day One. For auditors and auditors are going to join us tonight. But first, in the afternoon here, we have Waltaco Mike along with a special guest that he has as we take care of some entitled Karens in court.
And also turn on her video. Ms. Johnson, I need you to unmute yourself so I can talk to you. This is Judge Pash, and I need to see your face. Okay, could you turn your camera a little bit different?
I'm going to step it real quick. This is in Texas. A lot of people will know this is Judge Shelton's call, and this judge is sitting in for him today because they'll know Judge Randy Shelton. He's really cool, and I've done a few videos on him.
I can see you. You're a big shadow. You need to have the light shining on your face, please.
Can you spot the Karen?
See me now?
No, I cannot see you. All I see is a big shadow. You need to turn around and have that light shining.
Okay, let me turn the computer around the other way.
That would help me greatly. Thank you.
Awesome. Come get her.
And she's still in a shadow.
Is that better?
Ms. Johnson, that is wonderful.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Crocker needs to talk to me about the case before we get started. And so you need to be part of this conversation. So if you would just hold on until I ask you any questions or to respond. We're not starting your hearing yet. We're just going to talk about it beforehand for just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Crocker.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, in our original petition in this matter, we filed an objection to an associate judge in setting this case. It's before Judge Shelton, and this morning we realized that obviously you're not Judge Shelton. My client needs to understand that I'd like him to put something on the record that he has the right to either reschedule this matter and put it before the original judge.
Well, all you need to do is
Judge Shelton made a ruling in the temporary orders or waive.
Okay, well, just a moment. Is this a final hearing today?
It is.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, I need you to keep your video on, please.
Yeah, she turned it off, guys.
All right.
Oh, Lily, I cut so much out of this too. There's so many gaps from her, like not figuring out the. She'd have it right and then screw it up.
Yeah, we're back to the shadow.
Right, and you see how nice the judge was. Like, oh, that's really great. Like how hard he's trying.
Right.
And that big old southern jaw, although I shouldn't say that to you. I just crawled out of Georgia, and there is some accent down there.
There is.
Although I absolutely loved it. Yay, tell my people in, where was I? Savannah. Savannah's a nice town.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I had to step in. Are you're not able to see me?
No, ma'am, you're back in the shadows again.
Okay,
sure.
Let me move back to where I was.
I need to be able to see.
Why did you move?
Well, she's an idiot, Mike.
Mr. Crocker, I'm going to go ahead and have Ms. Romker start a record on this conversation. Ms. Romker, if you would, this, get the cause number here. This 241293 in the Matthews and Johnson case. Okay, we have Mr. Crocker along with his client, Mr. Paul Matthews, and also the respondent, Ms. Johnson, is here. And Mr. Crocker wanted to address the court before we actually begin the hearing. Go ahead, Mr. Crocker.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I need both Mr. Matthews and Ms. Johnson, I need both of you to raise your right hand and be sworn in.
Yes, you do, Your Honor.
In the matter before the court, do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes, I swear.
Okay, thank you, folks. You can put your hands down. Go ahead, Mr. Crocker.
I made some recitations before the court moments ago regarding your right to have a final hearing before an elected district judge, Judge Shelton. That was the judge that presided over your temporary hearing back in June of this year. You can waive your objection that we filed with our original petition. An associate judge, that's the judge here this morning, hear your case and elect to go forward with this judge. Do you understand your options? Yes.
Mr. Crocker, let's add one more factor or provision to that. Since it is a contested final, they are both going to need to waive the right to a de novo appeal. Also, would you explain that?
And with that being said, do you have an opinion or a preference on how your case gets treated this morning? I think I would prefer to wait and have Judge Shelton hear it. I mean, he was who initially heard it and is familiar with the case, so I'd be more comfortable continuing with him. Okay, so.
By the way, that's reasonable. If you know Judge Shelton, he's a good judge. This guy seems like a good guy too, but he's more familiar with the case. Is that typical? Apparently, when they filed a petition, initially they say they object to having an associate judge hear the case, but of course they could waive that at any time.
Yeah, that happens a lot in Fulton County. We call them judicial officers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always go forward with the JOs. I don't typically have a problem with them, but a lot of times to kind of allow themselves more time than they probably need, they'll file
Yeah.
to get with the...
Yeah, it seemed like the judge, his attorney had no problem with it, but he wanted to know he literally wanted to know what his client thought. He's like, I'll try it either way, I don't care.
Right.
And the client's like, yeah, I'll stick with Judge Shelton, which I think is a reasonable play. And that's all that's going on here. But it just turns ugly at scheduling. Here we go.
To preserve the continuity in the case, and you would like to have Judge Shelton hear this matter? Yes.
That's sufficient, Mr. Crocker. There's nothing else that needs to be done. I just want to let the parties know it's an automatic right to have the elected judge hear your case. And if anybody, either side requests that, the law requires me to honor that and to basically cancel the hearing today.
Debbie Davis is really cool. She's a prosecutor. I think we talked about her for a second. They want me to have you two on. I'm not doing it because I know what these heathens will call it. I won't even say it. And it would be fun, but no.
And the parties and the attorneys can get
really?
Mrs. Barrera about a new court date to make sure that Judge Shelton or another elected district judge would be the judge hearing.
What did I guess?
Okay. So, Mr. Crocker, if you would just at the appropriate time request another trial setting.
We will do it this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Matthews and Ms. Johnson, that means that we're not going to hear the case today. It will be rescheduled, and you'll be given notice of the new time for that. And so at this time, you're both free to go. You can go ahead and log off now. And Mr. Matthews, Mr. Crocker, you can call him later and talk to him about any reset date.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And what time frame would this be as far as a new court date?
Yeah, well, the court coordinator and the court staff is going to have to figure out a time. I can't answer that right now. Okay?
You just said I don't have a date.
All right. If you have some problems with that, well, I tell you what. Let me ask this.
I've never interacted with his attorney, so I don't get information from his attorney.
Yeah, because he doesn't represent you. The judge knows that already. This is where it just makes me insane.
Okay, Mike.
Maybe it's me. Tell me in the chat if I'm over the top. This made me crazy. Maybe I'm too sensitive.
Oh, let's hear
I
it.
know I'm too sensitive, but
I'll let you know what's going on.
Just a moment, Ms. Johnson. I'm trying to help you here. Ms. Barrera, is that something you can address now? Or not?
Yes, sir. Are they still needing the 2 hours that was asked for?
the court coordinator is not happy
Okay,
about
folks,
this.
bear with us. Ms. Barrera is gonna put you at the front of the line here and see if we can get you a new setting now. Just give her a moment.
Okay, what 2 hours are she speaking on?
Ma'am, will you just wait a moment, please? She's going to tell you what dates are available at the moment, okay?
Can I speak?
No. You can shut the fuck up.
October the 27th at 1:30. It's a Thursday.
No, I've got a final that day.
Brace yourself for this.
Final contested matter.
November the 2nd at 1:30.
Yes, that will work.
Okay, Miss Johnson, now I need to ask you, is November the 2nd at 1:30 a date that you can make?
No, I cannot. That's not a good time for me, 1:30.
Can you tell me why?
Because my son's birthday is the next day, and I have to go to work. And that's like the 1:30 time a morning time is much convenient for me. I have two other kids. I have a two.
Her son's birthday's the next day.
How dare they?
She has a party that she needs to get to.
This attorney, who, by the way, I saw more of the call, is legit. He's not making up. He's like, I got trial day. I got a jury set here or whatever. And then we get into it's like, no. And she says, it's much convenient for me.
Well, what's up? My thing is, what's up with the, can I speak?
No, go right ahead.
Doing that to the judge.
The hand signal, so yeah. Oh. That's the worst, but she carries it right to the end.
My old as well.
Just a moment. Miss Barrera, would you look to see if you have a morning?
November the 7th at 8:30. It's a Monday.
No, I have a trial.
I could do November the 14th. It's a Monday at 8:30, but y'all would be number 2 on the docket. If our first hearing...
We've got Judge Thorne's last jury trial starting that morning.
November the 21st at 8:30.
Absolutely.
That'll work.
Miss
For
Johnson.
me, it does.
Miss Johnson, November 21st at 8:30.
Can you squeeze
That's
that
fine.
in?
Okay, that's good. All right, Mr. Crocker, I want you to let's do an order on this. An order setting the trial hearing. If you would submit one, Miss Barrera, you would make sure that gets signed. How are we
And it
getting?
will be in person. I just want to let everyone know it will be an in-person hearing.
Okay, make sure it says so on the order. And how are we getting these orders to Miss Johnson?
I have any
Mr. Crocker, once it's signed, would you send that to Miss Johnson as soon as you get it back?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Johnson, did you understand that?
Oh, there she is with the hand, with the raising the hand again. There are a lot of attorneys in the crowd, but for those who are, she is representing herself. It's just her obligation to find the order.
Yeah.
Now, this is typical. A judge would try to help somebody
Pro bono.
pro se,
Pro se,
and it is family law, so it's a little less formal.
Holy crap, I'm sorry. We'll get back to the case in just a second. I just hit a cleaver. 50,000 soul coins. Alright, back to the case.
This is typical. The judge is being nice, but typical. But, the judge could just say, pound sand, look it up.
I'm shocked at how many court dates they're providing as options. She's lucky in this situation. Usually it's you take this date or you're not back in here for 3 months.
Or more.
If I was sitting on the bench, I wouldn't have rolled with it's my son's birthday the next day.
Oh no.
I would have been like, that is fantastic. So you can knock this out and then get right to it.
Great. Yep. The judge is being very nice.
Can I see?
Well, ma'am, I just set the case for hearing. Did you understand that you're going to be sent a copy of the court order?
In email?
Do you want it email or paper copy in the mail, U.S. mail?
Whichever, as long as I get it, I'm fine with either way.
Mr. Crocker?
Obviously, email will be faster.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay? All right.
Mr. Johnson, your email address hasn't changed, has it?
It's at yahoo.com.
I counted off, but I had to leave in the yahoo.com. I just did. I'm sorry I'm that petty. I did.
Good Yahoo account.
Very good. We've got it.
Wonderful. Okay, folks. Judge Shelton will be here that day. Your case will be on the docket that day, okay?
Right. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
I need to know what 2 hours were requested because she said, is the 2 hours still needed?
Ma'am, it starts at 8:30. Court's docket starts at 8:30 that morning. Okay?
What, 2 hours?
Yes, she did say that, Mike.
That's her question. What 2 hours? The frickin' 2 hours after we start. That's the 2 hours we're talking about.
But you don't represent yourself.
Oh, that was more than I can handle. Okay.
The eeny and the meeny hours.
At the 279th Courthouse in Beaumont. All right. That will conclude the hearing. You folks are free to go.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Thank
This is
you.
Frankie with the Sovereign System.
Oh, you and your
Okay,
doggy.
so there we go. Does that put you in mind of your calls at all?
I mean, it was annoying, but I don't know if it's just because I practice only family law. That wasn't totally shocking to me. I feel like a lot of that happens in these calendar calls.
No, I was saying that to you earlier. It's more garden variety. Like it is, she didn't freak out. She wasn't drunk. She didn't start swearing or do something really off the rails. But she was just consistently
The birthday and
aggravating.
and those were the best parts. Can I? And then you stop speaking. Let me.
Yeah, can you shut up? No, you're right.
All right.
Shut up.
So I can't even remember what I have in here now, but I think we're going to go see Judge Simpson. He's a judge in Ann Arbor, Michigan, in Washtenaw County. I've done a ton of videos on him because he's really cool. He's different style, but big personality like Judge Manning. Huge call, crazy calls, big personality. It's everything I love about a call.
Love it.
It's in patrol, and I'd like to remind you to please hit like and subscribe, or I'll be personally offended.
I'll be
What I'm going to do is I'm going to waive
personally.
everything, close the case. We're done.
Okay.
Johnson, and good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Don't come back and see me. I remember everything. You hear me? All right. Take care.
Yeah, you don't come back now.
Good luck, Mr.
Yeah.
Dodson.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gallagher.
Yep.
He didn't do anything.
I take full credit.
James Johnson is a regular defendant who's coming up here.
Judge.
Gallagher. No, it's all right, Johnson. Don't worry about it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Court calls the case. Oh, boy. Here we go. Court calls the case. Bill versus James Johnson.
He's a regular.
Yes, James Gallagher, on behalf of James Johnson. Mr. Johnson, good morning. If you could please state your name for the court.
Good morning, James Johnson.
And, Your Honor, we're here today for sentencing. Mr. Johnson, he's doing a very good job staying in touch with me, Judge. We speak often. Our request...
Yes, he's incarcerated, and he literally is on the call every day. Every freaking day. I'm not exaggerating. He's somewhere in Washtenaw County. At least once a day, he's got a case up. And the attorney, who's excellent, James Gallagher, he's cool. But the attorney comes in to vouch for his client and say, "Yeah, I'm in great communication with him." Well, yeah, you have to talk to him every day.
Exactly. You got a lot going on, buddy.
There's a little background
Here
for you.
today, Your Honors, the court would allow an adjournment to November or December if possible. The reason being, as the court's aware, Mr. Johnson has a number of matters going on. And
Really?
yes.
I'm shocked. He's got... Oh, I thought this was the only one. Go ahead.
A couple of which are a violation of probation matters at circuit court, but we're aware of the recommendation. He and I have talked about the report recommendation in this matter, and we're just seeing, Judge, we just like to see how things are going to pan out with these pending matters to see if perhaps there's something we could present to this court for consideration.
Does he have any more cases before me, or is this it? Because if this is it, I just need him away from me.
You just need him to fuck away.
Man, I thought we were friends, man.
Oh, no, don't even think that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, man.
He's got more before me.
Yeah, I got one more.
I know. I couldn't be that much. So here's what date did you want, Mr. Gallagher?
Judge, we were asking anything in November or December if the court would allow.
Give me December.
Oh, man.
Because he gonna pick up something in November. I mean, I know he'll be back. It's on my docket every day.
You know, as much as I like this court, you know, I say, hey, I gotta go see Simpson, man.
You wanna know what? You like this court so much, it's almost like you're home.
I'm trying to move.
And I wish you would.
Oh, Your Honor.
I need to go to another community, man.
Not just another community.
try another state. I'll send you a list of my suggestions.
Yeah, send me.
This is taking Judge Manning's. Well, you don't see those calls, but when she does them, they have finished. She's like, stay out of Fulton County. Just stay. That's always her condition. Judge Simpson wants to take it up to stay out of Michigan. Just get the hell out of the state.
Thanks, little.
The realtor, man, I need that.
No, I'm not sending a realtor. I'm sending you a list. You on your own after that.
I need a fresh start. I sure will.
Somewhere you need a fresh start.
Yeah, I'm wrapping it all up.
You told me that for the past 8 months.
I know. I mean,
I'm still here. Don't. Whatever.
I've been held in here, man. After this, it's over.
This is never ending. This is a never ending story.
It's
December 14th,
Sunday
2022, 9 a.m. We'll see you before Christmas.
All right, I'll see
That's
you then.
what?
That's my grandma's birthday.
See,
Uh-huh.
every day you show up before me is somebody's birthday. All right.
Big family. You take care.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep.
I can't remember what the next one is. I think I've got another.
The 14A District Court for County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now back in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable.
Oh, Lily, this is an experience. I'm glad you're here with me for this. This is a unique internet experience only to be had on Law Talk with Mike, okay?
Oh, what do you got for us, Mike?
I believe, and I'm not sure, honestly. I'm going to need help from you and the chat. I believe we are experiencing our first live wake and bake on Zoom. So it starts with Galaxy A12, but then he has to identify himself. It's Mr. Wood. But this guy is rolling out of bed. All of a sudden, there's a lot of smoke. But that could be. He might be ironing something. I don't know.
That's his bed right there, right?
Oh yeah. And he's just going about his morning like nobody's been. We never get to see his actual case. That's the focus. What's going on isn't very interesting.
Judge J. Cedric Simpson presiding.
Court does call the case of the People of the State of Michigan versus Nigel Dennis.
James Gallagher, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Nigel Dennis. Mr. Dennis, good afternoon. If you could please state your name for the court.
Maybe.
See here.
McFly.
Nigel Dennis, we only have one person unnamed.
So wait, he's like,
Mr. Gallagher, do you think that's him in the Galaxy A12?
Right. I believe it is, Judge. I spoke to him a couple times. I am expecting him.
No, Judge, this is Mr. Woods.
Oh, Mr. Woods, I'm sorry.
That makes it even worse. He's like paying enough attention to know that he's on. Everyone can see him. He's like, no, you got the wrong guy.
next.
Does that change his behavior one bit? It's not like, oh, I should put some clothes on. No. You
Nigel
can.
Is
Dennis.
he naked?
Here.
Oh my God, he's fucking naked.
I could try calling him, Judge. I was fully expecting him. He was aware of this, and I talked to him yesterday.
Tell you what, why don't I just do this? I'm looking at the sentence. I don't really. I know this is going to sound odd. Those that know me and don't feel like I should eventually. Given no recommendation in the case, so I'll just adjourn this matter out to next month.
What's going on
November
here?
9th.
Yeah,
2022,
that's not
9
Simpson.
a.m.
Your Honor, no objection from the people. I've forgotten, does
That's a
this
lot of
court
smoke.
require the prosecutor at sentencing?
If it's you, yes. Actually, no, we don't require the prosecutor, but that we leave it up to the prosecutor as to whether or not they wish to appear.
Could be
This is
Steve.
a fine recommendation, so I'm fine. Thank you very much. Good seeing you.
All right, good seeing you, sir.
Thank you for that, Judge.
Court calls the case, People versus Jerome Gibbons.
Remember, you look marvelous.
People versus Christopher Page.
Did I just see his underwear?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Virtual
she
is
did.
great
That's
on
why I
behalf
was
of
just
the
like, what
people.
the hell?
First Assistant Public Defender Clint Anderson on behalf of Mr. Page.
Oh, this is something.
Okay, see.
Have you ever done, do you work at State's Attorney's Office or Public Defender or do any of that criminal stuff ever?
No.
Okay. I mean, you get the point, though. This guy, the defendant here, can't behave himself, so he's the box that you can't see through in the middle. Christopher.
Okay.
And his attorney attempts to get him a bond reduction, but you'll see.
Can you say your name?
I want a bond reduction.
All right. What are we doing on this case?
I'm going
Your
to
Honor, I
laugh
had
at
sent
people.
in a referral for mental health report. I had a chance to speak with them. They haven't had an opportunity to speak with them. I would be asking for an adjournment for that purpose.
Okay, did you send it to us? Or?
Yes, Your Honor. The referral and everything went through. I believe that there was some illness with the agent, so he was unable to make it to the jail.
All right, then probable cause in this, I'll set it for November 3rd.
Thank you, Judge Simpson.
2022, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you.
And Your Honor, as to Mr. Page's bond, he indicates to me that this matter's holding him in custody. There's also a pending, I believe it's a PPO that the bond is set at $100, 10% currently. He's indicated to me that he can reside with his aunt. He's provided me with her address in Ypsilanti, and that he would appear for subsequent court dates. The current bond is $25,000. That's a bond that he's unable to post, and he's been in custody since September 1st, so 42 days at this point. He's asking the court for consideration on release on this matter.
Response from the people.
People asked that bond remand is currently set. It is a stalking case, and I have concerns for the safety.
Oh, if I consider a stalking case, now it's locked up on the PPO. When you call it a stalking.
All right. Well, for that cussing, I'm not even going to consider the bond. Bond will continue. Thank you.
You are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You blew it.
Yeah, yes, he did, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. Keep talking. Court calls case, people. Where's Daniel Jackson?
Report at the tone.
Okay. So there now you know Judge Cedric Simpson. Cedric the Adjudicator, as we like to call him.
He's great.
Cedric the awesomely entertainer.
He's full of personality. He's a lot of fun. This guy right here, this is only like a minute long, so you don't have to know the backstory, but I'll give it to you
This is
anyway.
Chili
DeCastro
is
a YouTube clown who
Clown is correct.
thinks he knows something about law. He doesn't. He calls himself a constitutional law scholar, and he just does dumb stuff and gets arrested all the time. Okay, he's just a goofy guy. So he gets into a beef with another YouTube creator, and she just like annoys the hell out of him for sport because she's getting views out of it. I don't blame her. She's actually pretty funny. So he sues her.
Oh God,
anyway,
really?
Yeah, he files a bunch of like meritless actions against her, TPOs, civil lawsuits. Just none of it makes any damn sense. It's just dumb as it gets. Okay, so but she does have an attorney for one of them. And here is Chili. The guy's name is Chili DeCastro. Here is Chili calling her attorney and just embarrassing himself as usual. He's creepy as hell. Yes, that's the deal. But here's your intro to Chili.
Hey Benjamin, my name is Jose DeCastro. I'm really a nice person.
No, you're not.
I'm just leaving you a voicemail to let you know that I received your email today and I replied to it. I received an email that said that I should have no further contact with your client, Kay Peter. Well, I'm just calling to let you know that...
Could he sound any creepier?
Yeah, let's give her some.
Okay.
There's been no cease and desist that has ever been respected. I have sent a cease and desist maybe 5 times, maybe 6, to your client, who tonight will queue up another video about me, or one of my friends, or one of my investors, or maybe my ex-girlfriend. Or maybe my dog even. She might make a video about my dog.
Oh, I want to make a video on Kayla and Chili's
there will
dog.
be no cease and desist respected. I will contact Kay Peter anytime I choose. I have no sort of violent record or any kind of violence in my past. I'm not threatening threatening any violence of any kind, of course. I'm just letting you know that I've hired a private investigator, and I've faced my resources in taking her down. And I'm not going to stop, Benjamin, until I run her completely off the internet. And it's not just me. See, because what she's done is she's attacked my friends and my family. And my entire family is angry at her. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine one person making an entire family mad?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. That's what she's done.
Yeah, it's called YouTube.
Houses. She's caused my friends. I'm not going to get into the details of that because that's another lawsuit, Benjamin. That's another lawsuit. But I just called to tell you, you don't have any jurisdiction over me. You don't have any control over me. Don't ever write me again telling me what to do. Ever. You're not my daddy. I have no obligation to you.
Not my daddy.
I don't owe you a goddamn thing. You're a blood-sucking lawyer who doesn't give a shit about justice. You're doing court law cases. You don't give a shit about justice. The rule of law or the Constitution or American.
Maximum length recorded. To re-record, press 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
there he
that's
is.
right.
Okay, so since I was short of wait till the end, where he's so dumb is that this is, I believe, is for some civil litigation. I mean, you know this. He's like, well, there's no TPO or anything or a restraining order. You don't need a restraining order. Jackass, you filed something. You are representing yourself. She is now party opponent in litigation.
Correct.
Any attorney would say, don't talk to my client. And since you're representing yourself, you are opposing counsel. So don't freaking talk to my client. I have this conversation all the time.
Well, he's only hurting himself, too, though, with those voice record. I would use it.
Yeah, he'd be like, Your
how
Honor,
crazy he
here's
is.
The
moron.
first thing I would do is, not immediately because it's not that exciting yet, but if I would keep it, and then if he actually contacts Kate, who I've been on her channel too, Kate will record it if he calls her.
Oh, yeah.
Guarantee it.
Oh, I tell all my clients, record every conversation you have.
Yeah.
Understand anything you say or text can be shown to the judge.
I mean, but that's enough right there. It's just sort of stupid, but that's enough right there to take in front of a judge and say, I want him sanctioned. I mean, this is inappropriate.
I mean, it also just got gross and weird.
Well, he's gross and weird. I've got a playlist on with a few. Some people really get into it, but I need to take breaks.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot. I did a stream earlier today because a million people were asking me about this Waukesha case and this guy who drove into a crowd of people in this parade and killed a bunch of people. Whatever. The trial's been going on. It's very, very interesting, but I've only done I'll do a video and then wait 3. I can't. It's too nasty. I just can't sit there and do it every day. I understand the interest. I'm not judging somebody else who's watching it. I'm just saying I can't sit there for 8 hours a day and think about this horrible tragedy. I can't.
Yeah.
I can do it for work if I'm getting paid, but I can't just for my free time say, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and think about this. It's too much.
You're not watching the murder documentaries on Netflix every night.
Yeah.
No.
And Chili's the same way. Once in a while, if he gets tased or handcuffed or something, that's fun. Yeah, So once in a while, I can do a video and have a laugh. But I can't follow his daily exploits. It's too depressing. It really is.
There's no way
He's way too stupid.
I mean, a lot of people are like, how can you do criminal all the time? I could not do criminal.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I will tell you, thank you for coming on. You did. So now you've done a live stream. When we did the other thing.
I'll leave you two to have fun with your guys's. And thank you, Mike, for having you and your guest with us for today's video. Alright, with that, we will bring the afternoon to a close. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Help us get to that goal of 50,000 views. 100 subscribers. So Foxy can go ahead and send us those nice, lovely those so we can go ahead and get on the algorithms and get those red presents out to you all. But until then, until next time, like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and release the Krakens, and hopefully next time you open a chest, you can stat Jackpot as well. as we march along here from day one. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tonight.